Oh boy. Okay. President Sunday is somebody who has disappeared from the space for a while now, okay? And I think it's also because, well, yeah. Anyway, this person is like the original Destiny anti-fan, okay? This guy is a completely insufferable. Okay, I think that's the best way to describe him.
PLS no.
Hey, Massacre, thank you so much for the $10. I would say PLS no, but tell you what, okay, if you donate $90, I'll stop the segment and end stream, okay? Maybe cover something else. Like, basically, this person isn't he legit a crazy person? Yes, he is. He is. He's like he's a total crazy schizo person, and yeah, like he wanted to cancel Nasa Erudite because of the word difference between technometrician and telemetrician. Like just because she defined herself one way and like they're like 2 inches apart in terms of definitions, like he considered her to be like a faker or some trying to scam people using her business or some. President Sunday also likes to go after women. He is a former Gamergator. He is a former Gamergator. He came out of watching Sargon during Gamergate, and then he would later on, continue to hate women. I guess very promising. IRL. Apparently, he once worked in carpet cleaning. Very reminiscent of what Steven has done in the past. Steven has also worked in carpet cleaning. So carpet cleaner versus carpet cleaner violence. Okay, he is like the original Destiny anti-fan. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as like hating of Destiny than President Sunday, and it's purely because of his ego, unfortunately speaking. Basically that is ultimately what is going on with President Sunday. Now this guy's a blast from the past because I have covered him, I've talked to him, I've even debated him, okay, multiple times years ago. Okay, obviously I'm glad that our paths have diverged, but part of the reason why these paths have diverged is also because, well, President Sunday has lost monetization on his main channel. Okay. He has lost monetization on his main channel, which is why he has to resort to his side channels now. It seems like Prison Sunday Dark, in order to make content on and continue to earn money and shit. Like that is President Sunday. He used to also be a Vosh orbiter before he disconnected from him due to the lolly photo leaks. So yeah. Anyway, this is enough said. Okay, this is his video on Natalie Wynn. Okay.
Oh!
He looks exactly. Is that gray hair? Wait, is that President Sunday with gray hair? Wait, what the fuck? What happened, man? Wait, is this camera still horrible quality, or is this 360p? Oh, 720. And let me switch to 720.
Oh! That was a burp screen. That's horrifying. Okay.
Wait, he has gray hair now? Jesus Christ.
What on earth is she wearing? Okay. So we could TLDR this.
It looks fine, bro.
From what I've heard. Contrapoints thinks the left needs to stop, or Democrats need to stop talking about trans issues. We need to throw minorities.
Also, President Sunday is also a close friend of Queenman's.
Under the bus.
Okay? Just have to throw
fundamentally,
that in there.
the road of progress is paved by responding to the impulsive wishes of upper middle class white wine moms. Here we go.
He's also kind of funny, all right? So
has fallen. Why? Because of the West has fallen. Why?
Sadly, he has a good sense of humor, tragically speaking.
Why? Because of degeneracy. And the evidence of that is often look at modern architecture compared to a cathedral.
Right.
That's true, actually. Have you seen my Discord server?
How did this happen, Western man? Right? Ridiculous meme posts. We used to be a proper country. And the image attached to that.
If you don't know what he's referencing to, his Discord server is just basically named the Cathedral, and that is a reference to Curtis Yarvin. So yeah.
Caption is a 7-Eleven ad from the 1970s. So it's like,
really?
Yeah.
I got banned from that Discord server for smack talking Sunday.
It's like, look at this advertising image from 3 decades ago.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better if we were still like that?
Oh, thank you, Scalawag, for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate it.
Wow.
Welcome to Doomscroll. I'm your host, Joshua Citarella. My guest is Natalie Wynn, a video essayist and content creator.
Wow.
I have to talk at the EU Parliament.
Wait, is this just like an unedited, 1 hour, 45 minutes? Oh my god. Well, okay, does President Sunday even have him, does he even have an editor anymore? He doesn't, ever since Kilo left?
Later this month.
Really?
About how the left can compete with the online right. What should I tell them?
One reason I have a difficult time answering
No, the podcast is longer than that.
this question.
Wait, so why not just have all the segments of only President Sunday talking?
Is that a lot of the reasons why the online right has the reach it does are things we would not want to emulate. For example, a lot of online right commentators are frankly backed by money.
Yep.
Like not like crowdfunding money,
Yep.
like institutional money.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Big money, deep pockets,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, so just look at how many Democrats are supportive of Israel's genocides in the Middle East. Boom.
Okay, this is like kind of his bit to play like Oblivion music in the background, like fucking Elder Scroll music in the background whenever like somebody he dislikes is talking. But like he better not play this for the entire duration, dude. He better not play this for the entire 2 hours.
There you go.
Holy
The
shit.
equivalence right there. We don't
Please
care though
don't.
because they're not white.
It's
So sometimes it's
annoying.
like, do we want that?
Oh my god,
I think
he is
that's
actually no, he's actually committing to the
a lot,
bit.
for a lot of people on the left, the idea of having like oligarchs backing you would be kind of defeat the purpose.
Well, the
right?
NGOs.
Good bit if done right and not overused. He's definitely overusing this. Are you kidding me? He is the overuser of the Oblivion
So, yeah,
soundtrack.
yeah.
Those
No,
exist,
that's true.
liberal
That's true.
NGOs.
That's true. For a couple years now, people have been talking about like, what if we had a leftist Joe Rogan? Like, like do we want
Oh,
a
yeah,
leftist
I've never
Joe
heard that word
Rogan? Do we
before.
I feel like his forehead is taking more camera space every day. I know, right? You can land like a plane on there.
want a leftist Joe Rogan? I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't. But would it be useful to have one? Maybe. I'm sure I would hate it. But so what? I mean, I think the reality, you know, like if I will lecture men for not wanting to be in a coalition with their mother. Well, I also think I am going to have to deal with being in a coalition with some kind of leftist manosphere.
Right.
And I'm prepared to just deal with that.
Right.
Why?
Right. Like I think that part of my like realistic.
Why would there even be a leftist manosphere? Like that wouldn't be leftist. There's this weird, and it stems actually from
That's not fair. That's not her point. But okay.
right-wingers who are pretending to be centrist. There's this weird argument going around that men
That's not her point. Her point is that like is she willing to accept like cons in order to have like overall pro, right? A necessary evil, so to speak, right? I think this is referring to Hassan Piker, whether or not Hassan Piker is like a necessary evil, basically.
in the West are uniquely lonely.
I just cracked my neck.
And that
Oh,
therefore
shit.
Western leftists in English countries have to start somehow competing directly with Andrew Tate by teaching young men how to get a girlfriend and to wash their balls. And that's just not what the function of left-wing politics is. It's not supposed to supply you with the equivalent of a church.
He's so pretentious. He's interpreting this way too literally, like an autistic person would, but
Obviously, and it never will do that. You supply those things with social programs that allow people to be educated and equipped to be fit, well-nourished, and competent and healthy. That's what you do. And it's so weird. It's like, oh, I guess we'll just have to resign ourselves to collaborating with leftist Andrew Tate and all of the badness that entails. But it's like, no, you don't. Just because Graham Plattner is playing the role of manly man in the woods father figure.
I just saw this. It's so funny, bro. Oh, man. Evelyn LIB, retired teacher, voted for Buttigieg in 2020 because he reminds her of her grandson. Quote, the blood of the tyrant shall water our fields, unquote. This is literally Contrapoints now. Oh my god. Wait, can anybody send me the full like chart of this? Can somebody like please send me like the full like meme of this? Like the multiple people who are like oh my god, I fucking love Evelyn LIB, dude. Oh my god.
To the kind of loser who needs that in order to be compelled to vote for their own interests. Does not mean that's even the Democratic Party's strategy or anyone's strategy. No one's going to follow through on this. No one's doing this. Like, the people who would be bought by that sort of thing already have, like, the manosphere for that. They'll go that way. You're just selling them Republicanism light again. And people who want Republicanism don't want the light version. They want the Mexican version made with real cane sugar.
Electoralist idea about politics is accepting that I'm going to have to be in a coalition with a bunch of people I don't like. Because that's at a national election in the United States means having the support of a very wide group of people.
You're telling me that
Yeah.
77 million people can't belong to the same subculture?
Yeah, 77 million people are probably not going to look into the camera and say I'm the same kind of communist you are. Like it's never going to happen. Which means
I can't
accepting
possibly
like
vote with them.
it means accepting like a
Are you
wide
doing this recording in like a prison mess hall? What is this building?
amount of ideological diversity. And I think that
It's meant to be like a metaphor for the artist's inner trappings or some shit. I don't fucking know.
I mean, I think the reason that Joe Rogan is so successful is there's this kind of like front of like, I'll just talk to anyone and everyone is welcome. In practice, that's not really true because he doesn't really have very much in the way of like, I don't think there's ever been a trans person, for example, on Joe Rogan, except maybe Blair White, a conservative, reactionary trans person.
There's an ideological strain to the particular type of guest that
for
say
sure.
like libertarian to,
Oh, is this the meme? Oh, wait, it's just like 4 people? Wait, where is Holden Blood Feast? Where the fuck is Holden Blood Feast? Wait, is that from a different meme? Okay, whatever, man.
whatever kind of skeptic.
But I also think that like the
I always
right
thought
is
that
so
was the
Yeah, but
same
that's not because of ideology, to be clear. The reason why there hasn't been a trans person or many trans people on Joe Rogan is because he knows his audience has absolute
not the
contempt for
full
them as a
thing? Oh.
population. It's sheer
Yeah,
bigotry.
I was wondering
it's
where
not
Holden
ideology. It's not
Blood
because
Feast
they have just too many ideological disagreements to ever hear them. It's like, no, they will turn off the episode.
I love
They will
the
turn off the
meme,
episode.
dude.
He anticipates they won't watch it.
Meow.
And or there will be an expectation that he humiliates them like somebody on the whatever podcast.
talented, kind of in a soft kind of way. They love bomb, right? I mean, I've experienced it myself when
true.
in periods, this has happened on a recurrent basis for 10 years. Every few months, like some large faction of the online left decides that I am like the villain of the month, right? And it will just be a mass. It doesn't bother me that much anymore because it's kind of
Then why do you delete all of your tweets about it?
Have become like, well, there's only so many times.
You really got him. Got him. Sunday. Got him, President Sunday. Got him. You really got her. Wow, what a fantastic point. Amazing.
Happen before you start like taking it less seriously.
That's an excellent point, actually. One of the things that has happened very recently is a lot of people have started to learn that online disapproval doesn't actually have any value if there's no action taken for it. And unfortunately, there are a lot of really dumb people who are just really excited about Contrapoints because she's trans and because she's famous. Sort of like with philosophy dudes, sort of like a lot of these people. Keffels is a great example. Brandon Wu at one point was a great example. And they will defend these people no matter how horrible they are, how retrograde they are, how much
When is it my
they
turn?
betray the people they claim to represent or built.
Oh wait, no. It's because I don't make making transgender a part of my like content. Like I don't focus on transgender issues. That's probably why. Like I feel like if I talk about transgender issues, like my own transgender issues, it's like, oh well, that means I want to cover other shit, man. I want to cover other shit. Like what the fuck? Transgender shit is so boring. It's boring. Anyway,
their brands off of representing, they'll just keep following them and keep liking them because they're living vicariously through them. I don't even think they even realize they're doing it.
you know, now that I think about it, I think a lot of people in my audience, I think a lot of them are trans. I think a lot of people in my audience are trans. I think they are living vicariously through me.
Have you seen Rationality Rules video about the manosphere? That came out a couple days ago. I did not.
Just look at my Discord server. How many people in my Discord server are transgender? Seriously.
I don't pay attention to manosphere
Count
stuff
them.
because it's fundamentally worthless. It's a giant distraction.
But I think that it used to really upset me, as it upsets most people when it happens initially, because it's kind of not. I mean, the normal.
Lewis, I don't
when a bunch of
think
people are
Lewis
screaming
is,
at you and
but-
telling you you're a horrible person. I mean, the ego's instinct is to defend itself, right? But when that's often happened to me, I often am reached out to by people on the right. Or like, hey, like, I see what's happening to you on Twitter.
Yeah,
That's like really horrible what they're saying.
Yeah, but you know what I noticed though, Natalie? You never do that with people on the left. You never do that with people, for example, who are being bullied. I mean, hypothetically, by your audience, as a matter of fact, because a lot of times people who criticize
Contrapoints audience bullies people? Citation needed. Senator, do you have a source for that? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
you or people who criticize other prominent trans women, who despite being trans and despite selling themselves as leftists, will go out of their way to befriend and connect with right-wingers and trans
Wait, bullying where? On Twitter? Just close your eyes and walk away.
bigots very frequently, but will show absolutely no concern whatsoever for the people in their own audience, spread none of the wealth that's come your way in the direction of helping them, and you're fundamentally
Oh my
self-serving
God.
hypocrite.
Oh my god, I found it. The Holden Bloodfeast meme. Holy shit. Sex trafficker, Florida. Sex trafficker, sorry, not sex trafficker. Hillary, D, who cares? Oh, not again. Only lost the election because her control is broken. Third time's the charm. Holden Bloodface, R, Iowa. 118 years old. Please, God, just let us nuke Iran. Nothing else matters. I'll do anything. I just want to see burning flesh one last time before I die. Respectful, bipartisan. Oh my God. Okay. I can't. Oops, wrong one.
Whose primary function is as a perverse game piece, freely giving
I
away
love
territory
Holden
morally to the right.
Bloodface.
You don't care about
Holden
who
Bloodface.
the right wing is targeting. You care about right wingers who show
yes.
vulnerability, who you perceive
I
a
love
vulnerability
Holden
in, that can make
Bloodface.
you able to befriend them to your benefit.
Saying to you, like, you want to come on my podcast sometime?
Right,
Like that's kind of their like recruitment method.
Yeah, when have you brought on when was the last time you brought on one of your critics? Like maybe a
That's not the video format that she does. In fact, like this was like the debate video format was like something that the lefties used to do before they all fucking fortress arced, right? Like this was never Contrapoints format, except for the one time that she debated Blair White, I think. No. Yeah, I think Contrapoints had a debate with Blair White, and I think the moderator was fucking shoe on head.
trans woman is like, hey, maybe maybe demonizing leftists for advocating for the interests of the people they exist to represent and coddling Nazis. Maybe that's not cool, Natalie. Those people don't get a say. You just get to deperson them and talk about them as if they're part of a collective
She's
blob.
not good at debate.
But that right-wing
talk,
shithead, because they're rich and famous, you baby them. You baby them, and you
For the record, I do want like a Natalie Wynn debate arc. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to see her improve over time, but I'm pretty sure then like 100 different clips of her saying like things that she didn't actually mean, or like her being bad at debate would like then show up, right? Did she not offer to debate Hassan? Is he not? Wait, that's true! Wait, that's unironically true! Contrapoints offered to debate Hassan! Wait! Yes, recently too! Sunday, honey, are you okay? Like, wait, that's true. Wait, I can't. No, that's a good point now. I forgot about that.
commiserate with them about how horrible your own side is, quote unquote.
Oh, that's what we need. We need Contrapoints debating Hassan. This is what I want. This is what I need. This is what I want. This is what I need. It's the one thing. It's like the Avengers Endgame. Oh my God. Please, I want Contrapoints versus Hassan. That's all I ever want. Dude, Ethan Klein versus Hassan. That's like Avengers 1, okay? Avengers 2 sorry. We need Avengers 3. We need Avengers Endgame, okay? Ugh.
It's like they reach out, they sort of exploit the divisiveness and the vitriol of leftist spaces to kind of like
Just the thought of it makes me excited, okay?
lure people out.
So division.
Yeah. Well, and
It's like the Super Bowl of like online autism, okay?
especially because like there is like a genuine kind of like tall poppy syndrome type thing on the left. I mean, we sort of talked about
What
this.
is tall poppy syndrome?
Okay, so
That comment suggestions that well, I'm gonna end stream after this, okay? And I'm not even gonna do the full thing. I'm not even gonna do the full thing because like I think I've covered your suggestions and like yeah I'll probably take a look tomorrow maybe, but sorry, I just I think that's enough segments for today though.
It means that she attributes all criticism to her being rich, so therefore leftists hate her immediately, and it's nothing to do.
Yeah, they don't realize that like Tabby is meant to be a satire. Like Tabby is a endearing but satirical character. Like she's not painted to be evil. Like Tabby, the Contrapoints character, isn't painted to be evil, but she is meant to be a satirical character. Like that's a satire. It's a satirical character, you know? Yeah.
For example, with like specific things she says or does, or disingenuous ways in which she casts her critics, it has entirely to do with the fact that she's just rich and famous, and we are, of course, all envious of this. You know, because the left is apparently the equivalent of incels.
Like even like basically like Contrapoint's entire approach to Tabby is she's got the right heart. She's got the heart. Her heart is in the right place. Like Tabby's heart is in the right place. Okay, that's her entire thing, is that, oh yeah, Tabby is this endearing lefty who is annoying, but then ultimately means well or something, and like kisses and makes up with Justine, who is like, basically it's this like liberal leftist relationship that they have, Justine and Tabby.
syndrome is a notion that like tall grass gets cut, let's say. So like if you rise to a certain level of prominence.
This is literally just a kind of pink-washed version of. This is literally just a pink-washed version of when, like Jordan Peterson says, you know, people are just resentful because other people are bigger than them. That's literally all it is.
Hello, Sunday real voice exposed.
The Fed changed my mind. She didn't need to be bought. She was so eager to sell herself, she accidentally gave away all of her stocks for free.
The left
become the
turns
target.
on you. Yeah. I think part of that is
Oh, what is Contrapoint selling out to? What is Contrapoint selling out to? I'm serious. Like, what podcast? What Dude Bro podcast is she going on? Is she going on Joe Rogan? Like, is she like what is going on here? Like, I just don't understand, man. She could be doing so many other things if she was good.
the same hipster mindset that leads leftists to turn on a politician who gets elected. Right?
Yeah.
Is that it's like, well, now you're the establishment.
Well, what if they get into office and they're elected and they don't?
We need Avengers Doomsday, dude. I just don't ruin X-Men, okay? Like, if you ruin anything else, I'm fine with that. But like, just don't ruin X-Men, okay? Don't ruin like fucking Ian McKellen and like fucking Jean-Luc Picard for me, okay?
Fulfill their promises and they start, you know, drone striking brown people. What maybe that's justified.
What?
There's a little micro version of that that happens in the influencer world where, I mean, early in my YouTube career, you know, a lot of people, I think I probably have lost a large percentage of my earliest audience because a lot of people liked me because they saw me as this kind of like, you know, a queer transgender underdog who was like they related to. And then I got too big and they don't relate to me anymore and they resent me for getting too big.
No, I think they resent you because you told them that getting mad about celebrities endangering the public by having big international parties.
Is his voice fake? I think I don't think it's fake, but he definitely exaggerates it a little bit. Like he definitely exaggerates. I don't think this is his actual like voice. I think this is like his, like he probably tries to lower it on purpose because he's like insecure or some shit. But
and flaunting their wealth, while normal human beings weren't able to visit their dying.
Like, for example, anybody can do this. Like, I can, like, what can I do? Like, I can artificially lower shit too, I guess. I'm in your head now and all that, and your mom, and, yeah, like, yeah, I don't know. Also, anyway, yeah, like, anyone can do it. This, whatever, just change your mic settings.
Relatives in hospital due to COVID lockdown, calling those people envious. I think they were pretty disgusted by it, actually, Natalie. I think they probably find you to be a viscerally callous, self-serving, and shallow human being, and that's why they're angry now, because they mistook you for a human.
And like, I think that then like.
Am I watching Hassan? No, this is like Hassan if he went to a concentration camp and then was drawn from memory and then bought at Walmart. Okay.
It's like a kind of extremely stringent moral purity that was expected of me, and I was not able to deliver.
What moral purity did you violate? I think that's a more interesting question to ask. Like when you say moral purity, did they mean that you talked to the wrong people, or did they mean that you were signaling things that were counter to the values that you had framed yourself as representing and counter to the people who you claim to be representing in order to appeal to people like J.K. Rowling because they have an audience of.
This is Hassan if he was overweight instead of muscular.
You will never be able to.
I was talking about the voice. Oh,
otherwise.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the appearance. Fuck me.
Maybe.
The degree to which the audience can turn on the creator also is.
Can you do the frat laugh? What is the frat laugh like?
I love. What is the species of creature? like these interviewers, where they literally have nothing to say, but they will simply agree with the interviewee and sort of gesture like this, as if they have any comprehension of anything that's being said or what have you, but somehow it is really important to them to appear as if they are part of a conversation and are not simply facilitating an egomaniac's monologue.
Fanatical, because it was their like favorite thing. It was that subcultural identity before, and now that they feel in some way betrayed, it's like they just kind of unload all of that kind of parasocial fanaticism into this new outlet of, oh, I actually hate that person.
Wait, what did Dang just post? Is Dang finally opening up in Gen Chat by posting shit posts? Public advocate of the United States, should America delete woman? Click here. Haha, it's pretty funny.
Hated their stuff the whole time.
And that's not just a leftist thing. Like, I do think that on the
I agree.
I think it's just
everyone kind of hates each other, right? Too, right? Like, but they're somehow able
That's
to. That's
my president.
I think maybe it's because they believe in loyalty.
No, let's talk about loyalty for a second.
I love doing server douche. Wait, how do you do the laugh? I'm serious. Okay, wait, hold on. How do you do the frat boy laugh? Hold on. Now you guys got me curious. Okay, fuck me.
A second. You went out of your way to try and
stop. Oh, my food is here. Oh shit, I have to end stream soon. We might continue this later. We might actually just pick up and continue this later because it's fun to laugh at Sunday again. Frat boy laugh. Okay, frat boy laugh. Let's go. Is this frat boy laugh?
Can I see you? I bet. I'm just letting you know, like, I'm not OD, but I don't give a fuck about the mask. Oh, the teacher makes you? Of course they fucking do. Fucking libs. Yeah, but what's your name? Ashley? I'm Brett. Nice to meet you. Do you have like a pen, by the way? Yeah. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't need to take notes. Yeah. Like, but like I could get like your number or something. You have a boyfriend? Well, fuck you then. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I'm never gonna.
What? What is this? What did I just find? Okay, wait, hold on. What's the frat boy laugh? POV, you go on a date with a frat boy.
Yeah, no, this place is great, right? It's awesome. Oh yeah, I think we're ready to order. Is it cool if I order for you? All right, bet, you're gonna love it. So for me, I'm actually getting a double cheeseburger, extra fries, bacon, milkshake, and like a cookie. And for her, let's go with the salad. Yeah, appreciate it. No extra dressing. Yeah, no, this place is great, right?
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, dude, I can't, man. What? Who made these? Ever had someone order for you? Yeah, it's insufferable. It's so annoying, bro. I dare say it is the worst thing that has ever been invented. Hassan laugh. Maya hates Hassan's laugh. Hassan's iconic laugh.
Hassan? No.
Did he laugh, take a bite out of the food, and then continue laughing as if the bite of the food never happened? Did he just like pause his laugh and then just like put his laugh on pause and then play it again? What? That wasn't normal, bro. That was not normal.
And hidden under a rock in Clark County, Nevada.
Oh, God, dude.
Aloha!
Running around like, look at my baby dick. What? Mental illness? Like dicks inside of my ass. Smile.
Donald, is that you?
Is this a cooking technique, Arjan?
Why it doesn't work?
His laugh is just awful. Like, it's actually awful. Sonic cry laughing compilations.
Rare Hasanabi compilations. I'll put some glasses on him. Okay, dude, stop.
Okay, I'm good. Okay, it's wait, hold on. No, we literally have the soundboard for shit like this.
The people are retarded.
That is a freaking predator right there.
The American people, the American
The people are retarded.
The American people,
That is a freaking predator right there.
base? The American people
Went out of your way to try and befriend the fucking Clintons who voted for the invasion of Iraq. Who are you loyal to, Natalie?
On some level, when it counts, like they come together to support Daddy, whereas the left doesn't do this. Not really.
I see.
I mean, tell Bosch that.
So I don't know. It's not that there's no leftists online, but I also think that like there's a struggle to convey leftist ideas to like.
To be fair, Twitter leftists said the most horrible stuff about Contra for years, even when her content was broadly progressive. No, it doesn't give her freedom to become a shit lib, but it does explain. It doesn't explain, and I'll tell you why. If you're a public figure and you represent something, frankly, you don't have the right to use the fact that, well, the internet is full of people who will be mean to you, therefore I'm befriending people whose bread and butter is getting millions of innocent people killed.
I'm gonna come.
And persecuting the most vulnerable members of society. Like, I'm sorry, me mule wouldn't walk in the mud, so I had to put 72 bullets in her. Like, you see how it doesn't work?
Less radicalized people. So I mean, I think that's what Joe Rogan's real utility is to the right.
To talk to normal
is that he
people.
seems like a normal guy, right? Or at least there was a time when he seemed like a normal guy. He's now kind of a little bit.
He's moved. But he's also backed off of the Trump stuff too.
Yeah. No, that's true.
But I mean, after he basically started what really we probably should just be regarding as a world war at this point.
Yes, big audience has to include normal people who are not like political ideologues.
And it's tough to do that on the left because if you have
like part of the Palantir manifesto was, and this has been running the rounds. Hang on, I'm gonna find it quickly.
That's my donor class right there.
Can you imagine if I had like another person operating the soundboard for me? Like just a person who sits in my room and just operates the soundboard? Bro. Oh my god. Could be me? I don't know. Like as long as you don't spam it.
Like there's a reason why people are not gung-ho for Trump like they were earlier. People are seeing the writing on the wall after it's sort of, burrowed its way to the outside of the adjacent building.
XYZ problematic thing. There'll be a bunch of leftists online screaming at you for platforming fascists or whatever, right? So the temptation is to maintain.
Yeah, you are watching what, The Boys? I'm watching From right now.
In the boundaries of the cloister.
From is very good, by the way. It's not perfect.
That is
very good.
Frickin' predator.
It's like
right there.
It's like a cross. It's like a cross between I want to say Annihilation, Twin Peaks, and a little bit of Lost. Although it even has a lead actor from at least the first couple seasons of Lost. So
I don't know. It's hard to say like what the solution to that is. I mean, like you have the Democratic politicians like Gavin Newsom like do this where he's like, I'll talk to anyone. Like, yeah, I'll talk to Ben Shapiro. Yeah, I'll talk to but people don't like that on the left. They don't like.
No, I think they don't like Gavin Newsom. Trying to persecute trans people and then pretending like he's benign for a little bit to keep look hip and cool online and calling what's happening in Israel apartheid and then walking.
Okay, stop. I need to no. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, like I can't. No.
That back.
At Dankprol7884 super chatted $5. Trump has an episodic identity.
It's actually interesting. I think only the first two seasons were better. I think past some point, like I don't even know what's going on past some point. Like it was just confusing. But maybe I'll continue the show. Maybe.
He constantly rewrites history to make himself the winner. It's not conscious lying, it's a psychological cope.
I think it's both. It's a strategy that people adopt because it works and they buy their own bullshit. I think they eat the poison pill.
Like it.
Bro, whatever happened to the monster waifu, okay? The SMH, the monster waifu was a predator, but come on. Can we have our monster waifu, please?
Or like trans people in particular feel super betrayed by Gavin Newsom like saying he's willing to kind of back off on the trans.
I watched the paywall Patreon part of this interview on Kick. It gets even worse there. She talks about Israel Sunday. Oh, is this one censored? Do you have an upload of that, Aiko? I'll watch it on yours. I'm a little bit curious. I'm curious what her Israel take is because these people have by and large
moving past paywalls,
essentially thrown. I mean, Contra's actually somewhat famous for this. Have thrown Palestine completely under the bus for the sake of electoral politics in an election that they lost in a landslide. It would be funny if it didn't involve.
Does anybody have like a Jew soundboard thing, like for the Jewish theme? Like that one? Not that one, but I need like a Jewish whatever.
Bomb them.
Close enough.
Hundreds of thousands of people being displaced. I'm gonna grab some more coffee. Aiko, can you send me a link to your VOD? Because I'll watch it on there. I'll skip past you a little bit. And it's not no offense to you. It's just, oh my god, your commentary takes so long. But Aiko, yes, send me a comment. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a sec.
You are obsessed with this, right? In other words,
Graham Fladner does this a little bit.
Yeah. But to flip the obsession, to flip the obsession accusation.
Oh, I see.
Right?
I see.
Because it is like, I mean, I think back to like the.
Hey, listen, the last few minutes was signaling my support for Hassan.
Horton and King are the same. Okay, fuck you.
Okay, Aiko sent me the thing, but it might be on Patreon. Aiko, do you want to call in actually and just share your screen? We can watch it with you, and you can show me the segment. That would actually be quite helpful because if it's on Patreon, I don't think I'm actually a patron of yours. I provide you with moral support, and I'll let you show your Patreon as well. Come on, I can't be getting ready to. What are you getting ready to do? Oh, it's free tier. Oh, well then. Well then. Oh, Fred just did. But seriously, yeah.
Okay, all right. Wait, that's perfect.
The American people are tired of women.
Yes, they're tired of Hassan. Okay, that's enough. All right, I'm maybe I'll save this for later. Actually, I won't. Fuck this shit. Okay, all right. Look up item. No, I won't. Okay, I'm too bored. Okay, all right. I'm gonna end stream now.